Welcome to our planet's chronicle of loss, a journey through time to encounter creatures etched in memory, yet absent from the world we know. From the majestic woolly mammoth to the enigmatic dodo, their stories echo with warnings, reminding us of nature's delicate balance. We'll traverse continents and millennia, uncovering the reasons behind their disappearance and the profound lessons we can learn. Join me as we pay tribute to these lost marvels and strive to safeguard those that remain. Our first destination is a small island in the Indian Ocean, Mauritius, once home to a most peculiar bird, the dodo. Imagine a world untouched by the fear of predators, where evolution crafts creatures of remarkable unfamiliarity. The dodo, a plump, flightless bird, was a product of such a world. When humans arrived on their ships in the late 16th century, they brought with them a wave of change that would forever alter the island's fate. The dodo, naive to the dangers posed by these new arrivals, became an easy target for hunters, its meat a welcome source of fresh protein on long voyages. Rats, stowaways on those very ships, found a paradise in Mauritius, their numbers exploding and their appetites insatiable. Within a century of human arrival, the once abundant bird was no more, a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of life and the devastating impact we humans can have. We journey now to the frozen landscapes of the Pleistocene epoch, a time when giants roamed the earth. The woolly mammoth, a symbol of this bygone era, was a creature supremely adapted to its frigid world. Clothed in thick fur and armed with massive curving tusks, it thrived in the harsh conditions of the Ice Age. But even giants are not invincible to the forces of change. As the planet warmed and the glaciers retreated, the mammoth's world began to shrink. Forests replaced the open tundra that provided their sustenance, and with it, the mammoth's primary food source dwindled. Enter a new player on the ecological stage: humans, armed with tools and a growing mastery of hunting. Whether this hunting pressure was the final nail in the coffin or merely hastened an inevitable decline is still debated, but the impact of our ancestors on this species' fate is undeniable. Our journey takes us now to a more recent extinction, one that unfolded not over millennia but within a human lifetime. The island of Tasmania, off the coast of Australia, was once home to a creature as elusive as it was unique, the thylacine, better known as the Tasmanian tiger. This striped carnivore, a marsupial despite its canine appearance, was a product of evolutionary isolation, its lineage stretching back millions of years. As European settlers arrived on the island in the 19th century, they brought with them sheep, a vital source of livelihood in this new land. But the sheep, unaccustomed to the thylacine's hunting prowess, became easy prey. A wave of fear and anger swept through the settler communities. The thylacine branded a villain, a threat to their very existence. Hunted relentlessly, its numbers plummeted, its once familiar howl fading into silence. The last known thylacine died in captivity in 1936, a victim of human fear and misunderstanding. Chapter 4, From Billions to None. The passenger pigeon's disappearance. Imagine the sky darkened by a single flock, so vast it blots out the sun. North America was once home to the passenger pigeon, a bird whose abundance seemed limitless. These birds, numbering in the billions, were a force of nature. European colonization turned the passenger pigeon into a cheap food source. Subsistence hunting escalated into industrial-scale slaughter. The last passenger pigeon, Martha, died in 1914, a stark reminder of nature's fragility. Chapter 5. Feathers of Desire. The tragic tale of the Great Auk. Our journey takes us to the windswept shores of the North Atlantic, home to the Great Auk. This flightless seabird, resembling a penguin, was perfectly adapted to its harsh environment. Its dense plumage provided insulation, and its powerful wings propelled it through the ocean depths. Its downy feathers became a sought-after commodity in the fashion industry. Hunters descended upon the islands, decimating their colonies. The last known pair met their end on Eldey Island, Iceland, in 1844. Chapter 6. Silence in the Yangtze, the Baiji's farewell. We journey now to the murky depths of the Yangtze River, a lifeline coursing through the heart of China, once home to a creature as elusive as it was unique. The Baiji, the Yangtze River dolphin. This pale, freshwater dolphin, often called the goddess of the Yangtze, was a creature perfectly adapted to its environment, its elongated snout and echolocation abilities allowing it to navigate the river's murky depths. The rapid industrialization of China in the 20th century took a heavy toll on the river's health. Pollution from factories and agricultural runoff poisoned the waters, while the construction of dams fragmented its habitat, disrupting the dolphin's migration patterns. Despite efforts to protect the species, its numbers dwindled, its once familiar dorsal fin becoming a rare and tragic sight. The last confirmed sighting of a baiji was in 2002, and in 2006, an extensive survey declared the species functionally extinct. Our journey takes us now to the frigid waters of the Bering Sea, where a creature of immense size and gentle nature once roamed, Steller's sea cow. Imagine a creature so large it dwarfs even the largest of manatees, its body covered in thick blubber, its disposition as placid as the kelp forests it called home. This was Steller's sea cow, a marine mammal discovered by European explorers in 1741. The sea cow, naive to the dangers posed by humans, proved to be an easy target for hunters seeking meat, oil and hides. Its slow-moving nature and tendency to congregate in shallow waters made it particularly vulnerable. Within just 27 years of its discovery, the last Steller's sea cow was slaughtered, its immense bulk yielding to human greed. Chapter 8. Cataclysm and Twilight. The Reign and Fall of the Dinosaurs. Our journey now takes us back in time, far beyond the realm of human history, to a world ruled by giants, the dinosaurs. For over 160 million years, these magnificent creatures dominated the planet, their reign spanning continents and epochs. From the towering Brachiosaurus to the fearsome Tyrannosaurus rex, dinosaurs shaped the very fabric of life on Earth. But even giants are not immune to the whims of fate. Around 66 million years ago, a cataclysmic event occurred, an event that would forever alter the course of life on Earth. An asteroid, estimated to be 6 miles wide, collided with Earth near the Yucatan Peninsula, unleashing unimaginable destruction. The impact triggered earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions, spewing billions of tons of debris into the atmosphere. The dinosaurs, unable to adapt to this rapidly changing world, were driven to extinction, their reign coming to a sudden and dramatic end. Chapter 9. Sabers of a Vanished Era, the Twilight of the Saber-Toothed Cats. Our journey takes us to the Americas, where a different kind of predator once roamed, the saber-toothed cat, a creature whose very name evokes a sense of awe and terror. These formidable hunters armed with massive saber-like canines were masters of their domain. Imagine a creature built for power, its muscular body capable of bringing down prey far larger than itself, those fearsome canines delivering a killing blow. As the last ice age drew to a close, the world began to warm, and with it came a transformation of the landscape. The megafauna, those giant herbivores upon which the saber-toothed cats depended, began to decline. Unable to adapt to these changing conditions, these magnificent predators gradually disappeared from the face of the earth. Chapter 10. Lonesome Legacy. The Pinta Island Tortoise's Last Stand. Our journey concludes on a remote archipelago in the Pacific Ocean, the Galapagos Islands, a place Charles Darwin once called a little world within itself. It is here on the island of Pinta that we encounter the poignant story of Lonesome George, the last known Pinta Island tortoise. Lonesome George, discovered in 1971, was the last of his kind, a symbol of the unique biodiversity found nowhere else on Earth. His species, driven to the brink of extinction by human activities, served as a stark reminder of the delicate balance of island ecosystems. Despite efforts to find a mate for Lonesome George, his species' genetic legacy remained elusive. Lonesome George's passing in 2012 marked the end of an era, a poignant reminder of the irreversible consequences of human actions. A call to action, honoring the lost, protecting the future. As we conclude our journey through the annals of extinction, we are left with a profound sense of loss, yet also a glimmer of hope. The stories of these incredible animals serve as powerful reminders of the interconnectedness of life and the profound impact we humans have on our planet. By understanding the factors that led to their extinction, we can learn from the past and work towards a future where both humanity and nature can thrive. Let us use their stories to inspire action, to protect the remarkable biodiversity that still graces our planet, and to ensure that the tapestry of life continues to weave its intricate patterns for generations to come.